Hey guys, my name's Braden. I work here at the Vista campus, and very similar to how Top Gun Maverick that just came out is the sequel to Top Gun, what we kind of have here is this book of Nahum. And this book of Nahum is the sequel to the book of Jonah. Its setting is the same place. It takes place in Nineveh. Its characters we have is the main character is always God, but our narrator and the person who are writing this is Nahum. And it's crazy. Nahum perfectly predicts the downfall of Nineveh about 100 years before it happens. It'd be incredibly similar to if someone out there said, hey, I'm going to predict in 2132 what American and foreign relationships are going to be like, and they got it spot on. Because in chapter 1, we have our opening act, page 1. It's the danger zone. Because God is righteously angry at the people controlling his chosen people, the Israelites. And then if we turn our page, we go to chapter 2. And what we have in chapter 2 is God starts to restore Israel's majesty by annihilating Israel's opposition. And then in chapter 3, there is almost this holy diss track, if you will. And with this diss track just is basically going off against every Israelite's opposition, saying, you've gone too far, there's no turning back from this, I will judge, I will do what I said I will, I'm God, and there's nothing you can do about it. And it's crazy, as we read throughout this entire story and this entire book, I encourage you to go read it. It's 3 pages, maybe you can read it in 3 minutes. But throughout this entire story, and you'll see this as you read it, every single thing God says he's going to do, he does. It'll say in chapter 1 that there will be a flood, and the flood will take out a city. And it's crazy. We learn in verse 3 that actually the rivers flooded, and it caved the walls in, and the Babylonians were able to go in and start their victory run. And then in chapter 3, it says that, it says that the city will be hidden. And guys, it was hidden for 2,400 years before it was excavated and discovered in 1842. Maybe God really does do what he says he's going to do. And man, would that just comfort us this morning? I don't know what your circumstance is. I don't know what situation you're in. But can I tell you what this word says? Guys, God is going to do it. And sometimes it feels like culture gets away with more than the Christian does. Or maybe sometimes the Christian is fighting a losing battle that culture seems to be winning. But can I promise you, God is going to judge the wicked. And God is going to bless those who stay faithful. Would we be a people that stay faithful? I love this question and this challenge that Pastor Chris promotes, where he says, would we not judge our life based off our prosperity in culture, but would we judge our life based off our closeness to Christ? I don't know what that will look like for you today. Your daily decisions, your daily conversations, your daily actions, would they be constantly run through this filter of, man, am I being more prosperous in culture? Am I able to get away with this more? Or man, am I becoming more like Jesus? Am I becoming closer and closer to Christ through each of my daily decisions, actions, conversations? Because can I tell you, and would be comforted by the fact that what God says he's going to do, he does. And would we do that too? I hope you're encouraged by this today. I hope you were reminded of something. Can't wait to see you guys next time.